coming to you live from Clemson's Memorial Stadium, known as Death Valley. It's home to Howard's Rock and the exciting tradition of running down the hill. This coin toss presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Florida is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to the 20, at the 30, and he's shoved out of bounds right around the 38-yard line. So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today.
You gotta love opening the game with a solid kick return like this.
They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Tackle made at the 39. Nice gain as he works the right side.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up 32.
Tackle at the 42. He kept it himself and picked up a good-looking first down.
Great execution and a good decision there by the quarterback.
He makes it out to maybe the 39-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Now he's scrambling. Fumble! It's scooped up by the offense. Wow, very close to turning it over, but they'll keep possession of the football.
Way to play heads up out there. That's just one more reason to play to the whistle.
From the 40-yard line, 3rd down.
3 down. Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
He's scrambling. And they make the stop at the 36-yard line. 4 yards there on the scramble.
That makes it 4th and 4.
Clemson could take the lead with this field goal. The kick is up. And he nails the long field goal. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield. Swain fields it at the 1. He's to the 20. And he's taken down at the 24.
23 yards.
Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
From their own 24-yard line, it's 2nd down. He makes his way to about the 42.
Sometimes when you've got speed, that's all you need. It's the one thing you just can't defend.
Mike 57, Mike 57. Check, this is Raver.
Gets it out quickly. He's tackled at the 48.
That's good for a gain of 10 yards. That'll make it 2nd and inches.
57's the Mike, Mark 57. He's out. 648.
That tackle could have saved a very big play. Oh, that was one beauty of an option by that quarterback.
No question. There was no hesitation whatsoever. Once he saw that hole, he turned it upfield and left everybody in the dust.
He's going to try and scramble. Looking for the corner. There he goes. And down he goes, right around the 4-yard line.
Gain of 18 yards. That makes it 1st and goal.
4 down. Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Touchdown, Gators.
This back has great vision, which allows him to make runs like this one we just saw.
And he hits the PAT. A 6-play, 76-yard drive. And the result, 7 points.
Well, the blocking up front was just amazing. I think that's what led them to those big runs.
So the score now, 7-3. He's to the 20. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. And he's taken down at about the 25-yard line.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
And they'll bring him down behind the line.
Loss of 3 on the play. That brings up 3rd and 10.
From their own 22-yard line. 3rd down. He lets it fly. And he's immediately tackled. We've got a change at the quarterback position. Got to wonder how that's going to affect this offense. I would think the offensive coordinator and the head coach are just going to try to ease him into this game at the beginning. He scrambled. And he's tackled at the 33.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
And they get him in the backfield for a loss.
Call it a loss of 2 yards on the play. That makes it 3rd and 7.
3rd down, and they need to get it to the 28. Here's a quick throw. He's hit and taken down. Looking to scramble down. He can't get away from the pressure.
That's a loss of 3 yards on the play. That brings up 2nd and 13.
So that sack sets him back a little bit now. They're looking at 2nd and 13.
Three down. Watch 42. Check 42. Check back 11.
Gets the ball here and brought down in the backfield.
No gain. That'll make it 3rd and 13.
Hey, defense, let's go. Kick it up, D. Hey, check back 11. Check back 11. Check.
Pass is incomplete. Richard, the intended receiver on the play.
It's 4th down. They'll call on the field goal unit here. Kicks away, and they tack on 3 points. They line up to kick this one away. From his own goal line. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. Florida's coaching staff, Kirk, I thought did a nice job getting them ready to play in this play.
Yeah, and you and I have seen this sometimes when we travel. It's where you see the crowd noise throughout the practice week and how much that prepares them. I think the fact they did that to get ready has allowed them to go out there and execute and not be intimidated at all by this crowd.
They'll bring him down at about the 27-yard line. Florida is up 1. Now he tries to buy some time. And he's going to be sacked for a loss.
That is a loss of 5 on the play. Third down.
So that sack will back them up a little now. And they're looking at a difficult 3rd and 13.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Throws it to the halfback on the screen. Brought down at the 28. Townsend is waiting for the snap.
Every single time this offense has the ball, they're moving the football, but they're settling for field goals. And every time they settle for field goals, I've been watching the defense that they've been facing and watching how they run off the field to celebrate a job well done because they're not giving up touchdowns. That's a bad sign.
Play action. He's taken down at the 44.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
3 down. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain. Picked up a first down on that carry.
Yeah, a good job up front by the offensive line. They picked up some nice blocks to allow that back to get in there for some extra yardage.
Throws it in a hurry, and he hits him hard at the 44-yard line.
Number 99 brings him down to the 44-yard line. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
I got you. Check. Disco Raver.
And a quick throw. Good tackle there in space.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So the offense will move a little bit closer with that penalty. 1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
3 down. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Takes a handoff. Tackled for a loss.
The D-line did a good job of nullifying out the blocks up front, and that allowed the linebacker to roam free and make the tackle in the backfield.
Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. And he tackles him hard at the 25-yard line.
Gain of 4 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Play fake. Defense bearing down. Decides to slide. And he has a huge gain.
Yeah, I like the decision-making ability of this quarterback. He looks and looks. He sees nothing. He didn't get rattled. He sees some green in front of him, and he takes off. Ends up with a great run.
The pitch, and he's got some room. Now it's 1st and goal as he's knocked out after a nice gain.
Gain of 10 yards. That makes it 1st and goal.
3 down. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Looks like someone got a head start on the line.
False start, offense.
It's so tough to move the ball forward. Even a 5-yard
first down.
setback can do damage to a drive.
1st down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line.
3 down. Hey, number 28. Mike, he's coming.
And he makes it out to about the 11-yard line. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
This linebacker's had a couple years of experience, and he's really solidified himself as a reliable tackler, as you can see from that last stop.
And he's hit immediately.
That's the tackle. That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 3rd and goal.
Here they come. Pass right, running back's got it. Tackle made at the 6-yard line.
Call it a gain of 3 yards. That brings
They're going to go for the easy 3 here. A long ways yet to go, but at the end of 1, the Gators lead it by 1. And we welcome you back to the action here, just about set to start the second quarter. Clemson is trying to take the lead here. It's up, and it's through the uprights.
Even though they gave up a field goal here, that defense is feeling pretty good about themselves right now. It could have just as easily been a touchdown.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He'll return it from the 1. Makes it to the 22-yard line.
I love the competitive spirit that we're seeing out on this field today. It looks like one team has the upper hand, and then the other comes right back in to be able to regain the lead. It's going to be an exciting finish.
There hasn't been too much daylight between these two teams. In games like this, some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes. He gets hit out of bounds around the 20-yard line. From their own 20-yard line. Second down. There he goes. Gains his way to the 43-yard line.
That's a gain of 23 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
That's a gain of 5 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Tackled for a loss.
That's got to be very frustrating for that running back. This offense is trying to get in sync and trying to get a rhythm established, and for such a negative play to happen, loss of yards, that can really have a negative impact on the offense and what they're trying to do.
3rd down, and they need to get it inside the 47. And he can't get away from the pressure.
You can't take sacks like that as a quarterback. You just can't. If you can't find a receiver, get out of the pocket and throw the ball away.
Rodgers back to return it. He really got a hold of that one. Tackle made at the 22. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. Clemson holds just a 2-point lead. They try to get a head start there.
False start, offense.
Sometimes what happens on a false start is a lineman will see movement on the other side of the ball and be coaxed into jumping early.
1st and 15 now after the penalty. Give to the tailback. That's a great tackle at the 25. A nice job by the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
Gain of 5 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
He gets out to about the 32-yard line.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That makes it 4th and inches.
They've got 10 guys up. It looks like they're going to try to block this one. He's tackled at the 41. Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. Tackle at about the 49.
Tackle. Call it a gain of 8 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
He makes it out to maybe the 49-yard line.
Call it a gain of 2 yards.
And watch the slant.
First down.
Looks like they didn't get the play off quick enough.
Delay of game, offense.
Possibly some miscommunication there. They can't get the play off, and it'll cost them a few. So the penalty makes it 1st and 15. And they got it.
Man, as an offensive lineman, this is the worst thing that you want to see. Your quarterback not only getting sacked, but getting hit like that. Those linemen better pick that quarterback up and start doing a better job of taking care of him.
Tight right. Pull down. 57's the right. Mark 57.
Hands it to the back, and they make the stop at about the 39-yard line.
By the time the running back here got the football, he's looking up, and he's got a couple defensive linemen closing in on him because they were able to slip off of their blocks. Really, there's nothing he could do at all there. That was more of a miscommunication and just getting overmatched up front by the offensive line.
The defender had his hands on it, but it's incomplete.
That was a nice play. Anything you can do without being penalized to prevent the offense from moving forward is always a plus.
Townsend is the punter. Booming kick. And he's tackled at the 27th. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
3 down.
Clemson with a 2-point advantage.
Motion.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
No gain on the play. That makes it 3rd and 3.
3 down. Hey, check it.
Scrambling around. And down he goes around the 48-yard line. He's gobbled up in the backfield.
Called a loss of 5 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 15.
It's 2nd down, 15 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line.
3 down. Hey, check back.
He's scrambling. And they got him.
I think that one's on the offensive line. They've got to do a better job of holding their blocks, or else this quarterback's going to be pulling turf out of his face mask all game.
Third and long here, and they hope to convert another one and keep this drive going. Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun, 5 wide receivers. He airs it out. Doesn't get there. Higgins was the intended receiver on the play, so that'll make it 4th down.
The defense held their ground on that play. The quarterback just wasn't able to find any open receivers.
Clemson is up 2. He's taken down at the 34. Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just one or two plays. Big opening. Gets out to around the 45.
Clemson down. Call it a gain of 11 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Nice run there as they work the outside.
Gain of 5 yards. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He has some room. And they get nice yardage on that run.
Gain of 7 on the play. 1st down.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike.
There he goes. And he's tackled at the 29. Not sure what the flag is about here. Let's go down to the field and find out.
Clipping. Offense.
You got to be careful to avoid
Still first
these.
down.
Penalties are a great way to stall out a drive.
From the 46-yard line, it's 1st down.
3 down. 57's the Mike. Mark 57.
Throws quickly, and it's almost intercepted.
As a defender, you want to keep your hands up. Maybe you can come away with a pick or at least deflect the ball.
They come out in a 5-wide set. Looking for his man, incomplete.
There's one the quarterback would like to rewind because he has a wide open receiver and he just misfires.
3rd down now, and they need to get it down to the 33.
Mike 57. Mike 57.
Gets rid of it quickly, and that was almost picked.
It's an intelligent play by the defender. All you have to do sometimes is get your hand on the ball.
4th and 13.
He's going to aim this one to the sideline, try to kick it out of bounds. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. This one will go into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. Clemson holds just a 2-point lead. Pass complete and taken down immediately.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards.
They'll bring him down around the 46-yard line. And he's level at the 49-yard line. The Tigers taking their first time out of the half. 2 minutes left in the half. So they get about 3 on the draw. Nice run up the middle.
That's a gain of 4 on the play. That makes it 3rd and 3.
And he's taken down at the 40.
Number 33 with the tackle at the 40-yard line. Let's go look for another Clemson. 1st down.
Zips it to the tight end. He's pushed out of bounds around the 29-yard line. There's a player down. I'm not sure what happened. From the 29-yard line, 1st down. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. Quick throw, incomplete, one of his receivers.
You know, Brad, this is one of those plays where the quarterback just wants to apologize to the wide receiver and maybe every other member of this offense. But the wide receiver, if he's smart, will come up to that quarterback, tell him to forget about it. Let's move on to the next play.
Open man, quick strike, and he can't pull it in. And they'll look to convert here on another 3rd down. 5 wide. Throws to the receiver, incomplete.
Thompson's the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it 4th and 10.
Clemson with a 2-point advantage. It's up, looks long enough, and it's good. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Fielded at the 4. Across the 30. And down he goes at the 38. Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. He's wrapped up for the sack. Boy, this defense really came to play today.
Well, they said before the game that they wanted to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback. They sure stuck to that plan.
They'll drop in for a loss. Clemson's going to have to use their second time out of the hat. 3rd down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 28. The sub package in there defensively in this 5-wide receiver set. On the throw, incomplete pass.
Hammond was the intended receiver on the play. 4th down.
Switch.
He puts it away, and it's a great kick. Rodgers fields it at the 24. Brought down at the 37. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. Pulls it in and stops in his tracks with that tackle.
Number 23 makes the tackle at the 39-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Tackle made right around the 46-yard line. The lineman got a little ahead of the snap count. Here's the call.
False start, offense.
Maybe he got the cadence wrong coming out of the huddle. The coaches have a low threshold for mistakes like that.
So we'll have 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Three down.
Out of bounds, the 37-yard line. He had to climb the ladder for that one.
Oh, yeah. He got way up there and got a big gain.
He gets sacked on the play.
Boy, Brad, that was a big hit on the quarterback. I'm going to be interested to see how he responds from this hit and whether or not he comes after his offensive lineman and challenges them to start playing a little bit better.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. The Tigers using their 3rd and final timeout. So they decide to bring the kicker out to try to get 3 points before the half ends. It's up. Not a very good attempt there for the senior kicker. Still, our score, Clemson 12, Florida 7. Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. So we'll probably get one last heave to the end zone here before halftime. He chucks it downfield. He's taken down at about the 5-yard line. We've played a half of football here. The Tigers lead is 5.
Glad to have you with us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollack here, completely locked in on that first half. I'm a fan of seeing guys one-step wrap, two-step squeeze, bring your feet, arrive with bad intentions. I don't want to take anything away from these defensive guys, David, but could this be that we're seeing a healthy dose of some pretty bad offense, too?
It goes hand in hand, doesn't it, Reese? I mean, sometimes, pretty good defense makes, average offenses look really, really bad. But you know, when you have a great defense and you can take something away, especially the strength of the other offense, and make them do things that they don't do exceptionally well. And, you know, don't let them throw the fastball, make them throw the curve. And you see great defenses be able to do that all the time. And that's when you can be ultra successful. You have to find ways to make people play, you know, the game out of their comfort zone.
We've done what we can do here at halftime. Time to get you back out to the second half. We'll keep an eye on everything going on in college football. Brad Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit ready with a call.
Great first half. Hopefully the second half's as good. It's fielded at the 2. They'll bring him down at the 23. Clemson's continuing to play extremely tough defense. This has been impressive.
It's just been impressive to watch them play with such an attitude, almost a chip on their shoulder with the energy that they're playing with. And I think it's going to require that kind of effort to be able to win this game.
This deficit can be easily overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense.
You know, at that point, I think, Brad, the quarterback's just better off just taking a sack. You have to be very careful as you're feeling pressure to throw the ball just to throw the ball. If you feel like you're not going to be able to make a play and the defense got you, just give up on that play and get ready for the next down.
He fights forward to about the 26.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. Third down.
Check Mike 57, Mike 57.
He's got it with room to run, and he hits him hard at the 33-yard line.
That's a gain of 7 on the play.
Time right.
First
Four
down.
57's the Mike. Rock 57.
They bring the quarterback down.
That's a loss of 12 yards on the play. That'll make it 2nd and long.
Defense looking for another sack in this 2nd down and long situation. Up the middle. Makes it out to about the 30. And the halfback picks up 9 yards on the delay.
That'll make it 3rd and 13.
Halfback's got it on the quick throw. Tackle right around the 34. Townsend to punt. He's tackled at the 38-yard line. It's going to be interesting to see how the action shakes out in this series. He scrambled. And they make the stop around the 45-yard line.
Call it a gain of 7 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Watch 9. Hey, check Mike 11.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
He's at the 40. He's at the 30. To the 20. To the 10. He scores. What a play.
You love to have a home run threat like him in the backfield. Every time he touches the ball, he's capable of tearing one off like that.
He makes the PAT. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line.
It really has. They're dominating the point of attack.
This defense has had success getting after the quarterback. And it always helps your offense when your defensive teammates are playing this well. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
That makes it 2nd and 14.
From their own 18-yard line. 2nd down. He makes his way to about the 32.
Gain of 14 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
And down he goes at the 30.
Loss of 2 on the play. That'll make it 4th and 2.
Rodgers is back deep to return. Tackle made at the 44-yard line. So it's time to see this offense go to work again.
This defense couldn't stop them from moving the ball and inevitably finding the end zone.
Throws left. The running back's got it. He's tackled right around the 50.
Call it a gain of 6 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Gains his way to the 40-yard line.
That's a gain of 10 on the play. That'll move the chains for another Clemson. First down.
There's a strike complete. He's down.
Gain of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Quick shot to the open receiver, and he can't hang on to the ball.
Rodgers was the intended receiver on the
3rd down now, and they need to get it down to the 30.
3rd and 6.
Tight right. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check down.
Might have been some early movement up front.
68.
False start, offense.
They'll line up for another 3rd down play because of the penalty.
Well, here you're in a
Still third
third down situation, and then someone makes a mental mistake. It makes your blood boil if you're a coach.
Check back 11. Check back 11. 3 down.
And they get the sack.
Boy, this pass rush is sometimes scary. They're really getting after the quarterback now.
That makes it 4th and long.
Hopefully he's going to be okay. 4th and long here after the sack. Swain awaiting the return. This punt bounces into the end zone, and this will be a touchback. And for Lawrence, he's been all over the field for this defense.
Any coach in the country will tell you to have a great defensive player, he's got to have intensity and he's got to have an edge to him. This young man has demonstrated that, and I don't know if I've seen anybody play with this kind of effort all year long. To me, this is just a classic example of just being bigger, faster, and stronger than the guy trying to block you.
Well, you know the offense would like to generate more than they did on their last possession.
Down 2 possessions, this offense has to step up and capitalize on this possession.
That was a loss of 2 yards. Bring up 2nd and 12.
It's 2nd and 12. Ball on their own 18. Catches it and hit immediately for a loss. takes the snap. He makes it out to maybe the 49-yard line.
Not great, but not bad either. As long as your main priorities are not turning the ball over and establishing solid field position, then you're headed in the right direction.
Let's see if this drive has a more rewarding conclusion than their last, which ended with a punt. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Gain of 6 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Check back 11. Check back 11.
Room around the corner. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. And he's all the way in for the touchdown.
I can guarantee you'll be seeing that one in the highlight reels. What a great, great run. A real display of all the tools that he brings to the table.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. A quick two-play, 49-yard drive, and they come away with a touchdown. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He's to the 20.
Tony returns the kick. Return of 21 yards.
It was a quick 3 and out on their last possession.
If they're going to make a comeback in this game, it's going to have to start now. This offense has to get rolling.
And he's tackled around the 34-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 10 yards. First down.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. 57's the right. Mark 57.
Nice run up the middle. The tailback picks up 6 there on the misdirection.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
Gain of 7 on the play. First down.
Fires quick, tipped.
He's got to be more careful with these rainbow passes. You don't want to give the defenders enough time to catch up with the ball and make the pick.
From their own 47-yard line. Second down. Throws in the middle. That's a great tackle at the 50-yard line.
Joseph brings him down at the 50-yard line. That makes it 3rd and 7.
And they got it.
This quarterback has to do a better job of avoiding the rush because sacks can be real drive killers.
Rodgers is back awaiting the punt. And he's taken down at the 20. The Tigers have shown here in the third quarter they're not content to just sit on that lead they built in the first half.
Well, they did a nice job in the first half, but the adjustments that they made at halftime have allowed them to find some matchups to their advantage, and they've taken full advantage of that.
They ran the ball very well on their last drive, and it resulted in 6. And he tackles him hard at the 32-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good enough for another Clemson. First down.
Oh, here we go.
Run left, and he's taken down in the backfield.
He was never able to get ahead of steam on that carry.
That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
From their own 30-yard line, it's second down.
3 down. Hey, check Mike.
On the ground, and he won't get back to the line.
Loss of 2 yards on the play. That brings up 3rd and 14.
Check 13. Check 13. Here I come. 6 and 4.
Zips it to the back. They'll bring him down at about the 29-yard line.
Gain of 1 on the play. That'll bring up 4th and 13.
Swain will be the return man. Tackled at the 36-yard line. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Caught and a big hit. He's stopped in his tracks. Cleveland picks him up around 7 yards with that catch.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Check Mike 57, Mike 57.
On the throw, incomplete pass.
Jefferson's the intended receiver on the play.
So it's 3rd down now, and they're going to need about 4. And they're not going to get it. Great stop.
Call it a gain of 2 yards. That'll make it 4th and 2.
Townsend is the punter. He makes it out maybe to the 26-yard line. So we're just about ready to return to action.
Right here, right here.
Throwing left.
Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions, especially when the defense starts to get pressure. You've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
Fires out quickly, incomplete.
Higgins, the intended receiver on the play. That brings up 3rd and 10.
We've got 3rd and 10. Ball on the 26. Almost intercepted there.
Ross was the intended receiver on the play. 4th down.
Swain back deep to return. Swain takes it to 36, and he's tackled at the 43. 1 more quarter to play. The Tigers in front by 19. All right, we're just about set to start action here again in the 4th quarter. The quarterback leads the offense back out onto the field as we get set to resume play. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle.
No gain on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Fires out to his wideout. He gets hit out of bounds around the 47-yard line.
That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
57's the mic. Mark 57.
Brought down around the 38-yard line.
Gain of 9 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Just throws this one away. From the 38-yard line, it's 2nd down. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's taken down at the 28-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. 1st down.
They come out in an empty backfield. Makes the catch, and he's got nowhere to go.
Gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
And he's taken down at about the 11.
Gain of 14 yards. 1st down.
Defensive coordinator anticipating this 5-wide set, and he comes in with his dime package. Tackle made at the 4.
Terrell on the tackle at the 4-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Mark 57. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Go. Check green. Check green.
He tackles him for a loss.
There's a loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
And they've got the dime package in there to try and deal with this 5-receiver look. Touchdown, Gators!
It shouldn't have surprised these guys to see the run coming at them, but they just couldn't stop it.
And he adds the extra point. Florida is lining up to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. He's to the 20. He's tackled at the 25. Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop. Fires incomplete. He was looking for the tight end. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25. And he throws it away.
Boy, the defensive coordinator and the defense has to be very proud of their efforts of what they've been able to do to rattle this quarterback. He's really struggled on this drive. Now here they are facing a 4th down.
And down he goes at the 49.
Return for a gain of 13 yards.
This offense threw the ball extremely well on their last drive, and they ended up with a touchdown.
This offensive coordinator's got to be feeling so good about the execution that he's seeing from his quarterback and his wide receivers. Because, again, they put so much time into trying to put a plan together, and to be able to see that actually come into play makes you feel pretty good as a play caller.
Straight run here, and he's got nowhere to go. Chucks it downfield. Complete. It's the junior. Touchdown, Florida!
Excellent play here by the quarterback, making the proper reads and finding his playmaker for the score.
Brad, the quarterback and this wide receiver clearly have outstanding chemistry. Wide receiver is so open because it was a perfect route, and the quarterback was able to time it up just perfectly.
And he hits the PAT. A short 3-play, 51-yard drive. And they come away with 7 points. So the score now, 26-21. Sends it sailing downfield. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He's to the 20. He's taken down at the 24. Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're 1 play away from a very different ball game. And they make the stop at the 26.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 8.
And he's shoved out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Gain of 5 yards. That makes it 3rd and 3.
Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
He's to the 40. He's at midfield. at the 30. And down he goes around the 20-yard line. So they pick up a huge run on third down.
A good call, and you can see on that play that this offense is very well schooled. Everyone following their assignments.
Run play, and he'll lose yards.
Makes the tackle. That is a loss of 2 yards. That'll bring up second
From the 22-yard line. Second down.
What's the run? They're running it.
Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts. Slings it out there incomplete.
Well, he must have hurried there because his receiver was wide open. There was no need to rush that one at all.
3 down. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming.
Quick throw, almost intercepted.
Well, you want to do everything you can to keep the ball out of the hands of these receivers, so that was a really good effort.
4th and 11.
So the field goal unit is on the field. They'll try for 3 points. He gets it up, and it's good. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Swain fields it at the 2. Brought down at the 33-yard line.
Returned 31 yards.
They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown.
Well, I think this defense has got to do something because right now the quarterback is in such a good rhythm that you've got to do something to try to get him out of this. I would suggest trying to bring more pressure. Try to come up with an exotic blitz look to try to get him on his heels as opposed to being the aggressor and attacking the defense.
He fights forward to about the 39.
Gain of 2 yards. Third down.
They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on third down.
Watch number 12.
Tackled right around the 42-yard line. Rodgers waiting the return.
Decent effort. He's not the type of guy to call a fair catch very often. He does have the ability to make guys miss.
You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way. Clemson holds an 8-point advantage. Here comes the pressure. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Straight ahead on the give, and there's nowhere to run.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Third down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 11. Bring down. 2 and 8.
Zipped it out, and that was almost picked off.
Higgins, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 4th and 8.
Swain is back deep to return. They'll bring him down at the 43-yard line. Made a few guys miss on his way to a quality return. Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. And he throws it away.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
A little more than 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Needed that play, and he dropped it. Third and long, and this is where you earn your money if you're the offensive coordinator. They'll make the sack.
Boy, this pass rush is sometimes scary. They're really getting after the quarterback now.
These special teams have done it before, blocking punts. It looks like they're coming after this one. He got hit hard. Nice yardage on the run back. You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way. And they get nice yardage on that run. Florida's going to take their first time out of the half. From their own 38-yard line. Second down. And he's tackled around the 39-yard line. The Gators use their second timeout.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Well, the defense stood tall there.
Well, the defense did what they had to do to get 3 and out and now get the offense back on the field.
Everybody up close. It looks like they're coming after this kick. Tackle made at the 30-yard line. Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. Just under 2 minutes in the game. Looks quick to his tight end, and he can't hang on.
Lewis was the intended receiver on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. This one out to the left. That's a great tackle. The 37-yard line.
Terrell makes the tackle at the 37-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
And they got him.
The offensive line has to at least slow the guy down a little bit. He was in there in no time.
15.
From the 42-yard line, it's second down. They hook up over the middle. They'll bring him down at about the 15-yard line.
Gain of 27 yards. First down.
He's wrapped up for the sack.
Called a loss of 8 yards on the play. That'll make it 2nd and long.
The spike will stop the clock.
That'll bring up 3rd and long.
Trailing here in the fourth quarter, a vital 3rd down and very long. We have less than a minute to go. And he's level at the 31.
Makes the sack. Loss of 8 yards on the play. 4th down.
And if they don't get this one, you can start to warm up the bus. Defense stiffens on 4th down, and the ball will change hands. The whistle hasn't sounded yet. They still have to snap the ball and make sure they don't make any mistakes. Nothing more demoralizing for a defense than seeing the opposing quarterback take a knee. The Gators, they're going to have to call their third and final timeout. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. He takes a knee. And the ball game's over. The Tigers get the victory, 29-21. That's going to do it for this presentation of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk Herbstreit, this is Brad Nessler saying goodbye.